Well, now to our top story this half hour. A 12th generation farmer in Loudoun County, Virginia, went to the drawing board to adapt to changing economic and environmental conditions. DonaldVirts joins us live on the phone right now to talk more about his forward-looking innovations. Good afternoon, Mr. Virts. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, so I understand that your family has farmed in Virginia since the 1700s, growing crops like corn and soybeans and also raising cattle. But how has your family farm evolved over the years?
Well, until 2014, it has not evolved. We've done the same thing, row crops and beef cattle primarily, hay, of course. And with the demographics of Loudoun County, Virginia changing drastically, you know, I had to make a change in order to pass this farmland on to future generations.
Now, as part of the change, you built a greenhouse in 2014. How has that environment helped your new crops?
Well, it's allowed me to raise a lot of new crops, and not just your field crops, but your vegetable crops. And we're doing experiments with, we even have lemon trees growing in here. And I'm finding I can grow such a wide variety of edible food crops that I'm able to market direct to the public from this location.
Absolutely. So located in Virginia, of course, every year the weather can be different. So have you found, what are, I guess I should ask, the advantages in your area of growing in a greenhouse as opposed to the fields?
Well, the one big advantage, of course, is this location with the demographics of this county. It allows me a market that a lot of people don't have, and that's high income, high education, and high population within 15 to 20 minutes of where I am. So they all kind of come out of the city on the weekends looking to drive through the country. And I have one of the very first farms once you leave Washington, D.C. that has not been subdivided. So I'm the first open space that they really lay their eyes on when they come out of the city.
Very nice. And obviously it's bringing you a lot of success. I wanted to ask you about this. Of course, change is always hard. It's always hard to make a change in anything. What would you say to a farmer who is currently contemplating making a change to doing greenhouse growing?
Well, do your homework first. It's not as easy as you might think it is. Growing plants, you got the basics down with the fertilizer and the plant nutrition that is needed. But the environment inside of a greenhouse has to be constantly monitored. Humidity is has a huge impact, along with trying to keep the pests out. And controlled environment agriculture allows you to do so much more production on so much less land, using so much less water, that it's really the way of the future, especially in urban environments like I'm facing here. So Absolutely. We're calling this high-density agriculture in an urban environment.
Well, a lot of work, but it definitely seems to be paying off. Well, we certainly appreciate you sharing with us today about your operation. Once again, DonaldVirts of CEAFarms, and that is in Loudoun County, Virginia. Thank you again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.